We will now begin the briefing session of NTT's FY25 first quarter results. Thank you very much for gathering in spite of our busy schedule. I am Sekine, Head of Public Relations, serving as the facilitator. First of all, let me introduce today's three speakers. Akira Shimada, Representative Member of the Board, President and CEO. Toshihiko Nakamura, Senior Vice President, Head of Finance and Accounting. And Akitoshi Hattori, Senior Vice President, Head of Corporate Strategy Planning. Today's presentation materials was made available on NTT webpage at 2 p.m. today. Now we would like to begin. President Shimada, over to you.
Within the 36.6 degrees Celsius. Thank you very much for gathering here today. I am Shimada, the CEO. I'd like to explain about the financial results for the FY 2025 first quarter. The consolidated financial results for the first quarter was operating revenues increased and operating profit and profit decreased against the previous year. Operating revenues for the first quarter reached new record high levels. Though there was an approximately 50 billion yen decline from foreign exchange rate impact due to the revenue increase from the enterprise business expansion at each group company, the operating revenue was 3,262 billion yen, up by 22 billion yen year on year. As for profit, though NTT East and West increased its profit, at DOCOMO, in addition to the decline in mobile communication services revenues due to the rollout of initiatives such as strengthening customer base and improvement of mobile network quality, EBITDA was 801.4 billion yen, down by 13.9 billion yen year on year. Operating profit was 405.2 billion yen, down by 30.6 billion yen year on year. Both revenue and profit are largely progressing as expected. Well, the foreign exchange rate is slightly going to the negative side for us. However, by continuing to surely reduce the cost and expanding the enterprise businesses and others, we will work towards achieving the NTT consolidated plan. As for the profit, was 259.7 billion yen, down by 14.4 billion yen year on year due to the decline in operating profit. As for the revenue and profit by a segment, for integrated ICT business segment, though the mobile communication service revenues decreased, revenue increased year on year due to the growth of Smart Life business led by finance business and the organic growth of the enterprise businesses. In addition to the increase in profit of the enterprise business and implementing various measures to improve the income and expenditure, profit declined year on year due to implementing measures to strengthen customer base and improve the network quality. As a result of initiatives to strengthen our customer base, NP was positive in the first quarter cumulatively. Towards achieving the annual plan, we will strengthen our competitiveness through continuing to strengthen our customer base and improve network quality, as well as surely conducting cost reduction and expanding our growth of businesses such as Smart Life business and enterprise businesses. For the Global Solutions business segment, although there was an increase in revenue due to capturing the digital transformation demand in Japan, there was a negative foreign exchange impact of approximately 50 billion yen. Therefore, both revenue and profit are at the same level as the previous year. Regional Communications business segment resulted in an increase in both revenue and profit year on year due to the increase of revenue of both enterprise and optical fiber businesses, though the legacy business revenue is declining. Furthermore, the net additions in fiber optic services has increased year on year due to 10 gigabyte plans and strengthening sales of providing service to the entire apartment building in the apartment market. For the others, like real estate and energy business, due to the expansion of a data center engineering at Urban Solutions, both revenues and profit increased year on year.
Next, I would like to talk about 5 topics. starting with the upgrade of purely Japanese-made LLM, Tsuzumi 2. Tsuzumi was developed by NTT from scratch as purely Japanese-made LLM, and the second generation, Tsuzumi 2, will be launched in October this year. We have significantly evolved the understanding of complex text and meaning, which is necessary for interpreting internal documents and manuals, as was requested by enterprise customers. For example, accuracy in responding to inquiries on accounting manuals improved by 4 times compared to the previous model, and equal or better in the benchmark comparison with other models. The excellent cost performance as single GPU model remains unchanged in Tsuzumi 2, allowing for on-premise environment, safely supporting highly confidential data as a purely Japanese-made model. I hope that you will look forward to the upgraded Tsuzumi 2. Next, listing of NTT DC REIT on Singapore Exchange. NTT DC REIT, a real estate investment trust managed by NTT DC REIT Manager, a consolidated subsidiary of NTT Data Group, was listed on the Singapore Exchange on July 14th this year. Through the transfer of 6 data center assets to the REIT, we aim to accelerate the recovery cycle of DC investments, generate investment funds, and maintain financial soundness, while further growing the data center business and maximizing corporate value. Next, on Expo 2025 Osaka Kansai's IOWN use cases. On NTT Pavilion Day, May 24th and 25th, NTT performed the Cho Kabuki powered by IOWN, Hanakurabe Senbonzakura Expo 2025 version, as a real-time joint performance using IOWN APN and two-way transmission between Japan and Taiwan. Also, the computers in the NTT Pavilion utilizes IOWN 2.0, consuming 1/8 of the power of conventional computers. In FY26, we aim to offer a commercial version with twice the communication capacity of the Expo version. Next, on the announcement of our policy for the future of fixed telephone service. Given the aging and decline in cost efficiency of NTT East and West's copper-based telecommunication facilities in the future, NTT East and West plan to gradually transition to fiber optic and wireless-based fixed-line services by 2035, ensuring the continuity of fixed-line telephone services. To avoid causing inconvenience to existing customers, we will provide sufficient notice and transition periods before switching to alternative services. NTT East and West will announce basic policies and related information around late September. Progress under the medium-term management strategy beyond May is shown here. That concludes my explanation. Thank you very much.